guys, welcome back to Creativity and Inspiration. How's everyone doing? I am excited. Today we're going to talk about paper dolls, and I'm going to talk about in-depth details on how to pick the best photos, either out of your own photos or going to an antique store, thrift store, junk shop and finding the best photos, because honestly it's the best way to create the look to get the look of the paper dolls that you want for whatever you're creating. Now, if you're creating something maybe as a gift for a family member or for yourself, you might want to use personal photos, especially maybe if you are grown, you're creating your own maybe fall holiday journal, and you're putting like a Halloween section, a Thanksgiving section, and Christmas, if you celebrate those, and you have kids and they celebrated Halloween and all of that, you might want to use their photos to decorate a certain section. So I'm going to give you some ideas of what to look for in the perfect photo so you can make your own really good, high quality paper dolls, like on the level of the man that sells the paper dolls in the back. You know, I don't want to get copy struck, but that's what he did. He got all these photos and he started going, hey, if we cut out all this mess around them. So I'm going to show you how to choose the perfect photo. And we're going to start with these. This was a photo. I cut it out. Now, if you want individual people, this kind of photo is bad because they're not whole people. I mean, yes, they're whole people, but when you cut them apart, they're not going to be whole. She's going to have an extra hand if you cut him off, and he's going to be missing one whole side of his body, no arms, if you cut her off. So if you cut her off, he's going to be missing one whole half of his body. So this is not a good type of photo to get when you want to create individuals. Now, this is great if you want to do something couples. And I did a video on this particular one, why it's cut out, over on my vintage channel. The link's down below if you want to see that video. It's another great way to use old photos. But anyway, so these are great because, as you can see, she's whole, except maybe for the tip of her toes. Doesn't matter. She's whole. There's no shadows on her. Nothing in the background is covering her. All of that. Perfect. Now, this one you might go, well, yeah, she's standing next to the flowers. But she's covering the flowers. The flowers are not impeding her silhouette at all. So she is a great option as well. And she also, even though she's sitting, you can cut around everywhere. Yes, she's missing one leg, but she's sitting. She's a great option as well. So you see the theme between all of these is that they're single individuals and they're not impeded. Nothing's covering them, shading them, or connected to them, like another person, a baby, a dog, or whatever. It's just the person. And you get some different poses and different looks and different types of dolls when you do this type of cutting, because you're not going to pick, if it's family, you're not going to pick the same picture of everybody. You probably don't even have the same picture of everyone. And if they're strangers, you're going to take whatever you find. And this is what I found. Okay. Now, besides just cutting them out for the person, you could cut out the house. Look at that. And put a little house off in the background or on a journaling card. You could cut out these flowers. Even though it's half a flower, if you wanted to cut these out and add them onto the side of a journaling card, the side of a tag, the side of a page. You could. So not only look for photos where you can use the whole person, but look for photos that have other items in them that you can use, like a house, like a pumpkin. If you want to do Halloween photos, one, you're going to look for people dressed up, okay? And you're going to either look for couples that are connected, that you want a couple situation, or you're going to look for individuals with costumes on. Something else that says that time of the year, pumpkins, maybe hay bales in the background, something like that. Now, if you're doing family ones, not only individuals, you might want pets. You can find dogs, you can find cats, you can find horses. You can find a lot of photographs of different types of animals as well. So always be on the lookout. Now, when you do a couple's photo, if you'll notice, I cut the table out in front of them. And I did that because it told part of the story. That's their cake. And it told part of the wedding story. Look for items that are connected to the people that tell part of the story. Or look for an individual photo of the cake. Just don't rule out photos of just things because they could be very useful. Now, the only other advice I want to give you when you cut your own paper dolls out of old photos or your own photos is don't use group photos where, say, there's a couple of photos like this where everybody's kind of, oops, hold on, let me get rid of the sitting lady photo. Where everybody's kind of bunched up on each other like that, and that's your picture right there. Okay? Don't get photos like that because you're not going to get a whole person out of any of them. She's missing half her body. She's missing an arm, even though she pretty much has her legs and stuff. So don't ever use group photos to get nice one-person paper dolls. And only use couple photos if you want to use them as couple photos. Because look, he will have lost 2 hands. 2. Because he had his hand on the knife. But if you look, right over here is his other hand. He's got his hand around her. Because her hand's in the glove right here. That's his other hand. So always make sure when you cut them, you're getting all the body parts. That's all that's important. Whether for both of the people in the couple photo that you have all the body parts so the picture makes sense, and individuals so you have full use paper dolls. So guys, if you liked the video, be sure and give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that little bell so you'll know when new videos post. I will be posting on a Monday and Friday schedule. And if you want to see what else you can do with these besides use them as paper dolls and journals, head over to my vintage channel. Ow. Hold on. He's scratching me. Head over to my vintage channel and you can see another idea for using old photos. Take care, guys. Don't forget, thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. What kind of photos do you think you're going to use? And leave me, and don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Take care.